how do you think the small forward situation gets sorted out? Wade has been hurt, so that Dean Wade has been hurt, so that hasn't factored into it. In spots, LeVert has been good, Okoro has been good, even Lamar Stevens has played well when they've put him in that lineup.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an ongoing thing all the way to the trade deadline. Figure out who is most comfortable, because by the playoffs you want that position to be as secure as possible. Barring any injuries, you want your guy there. This is our fifth starter, without question. And the Cavs had hoped to open the season that way with LeVert. He was a little out of sorts. He's still adjusting to the role of don't lose your scoring, but also facilitate. That's asking a lot for a guy who was kind of a scorer first, but has proven now to be a very good passer as well. So I think that, look, they're going to have another month or so to figure that out, to figure out before the trade deadline, do we need to bring in another guy that can be our concrete starter in that spot, or will somebody on the roster, organically earn that role before the February trade deadline, or at the very least, before the playoffs in April, so that we can feel confident in that position. And I know the Cavs would love to add a wing shooter who could potentially fill that role. They're not feeling desperate to do that, but that's something that could come into play. Maybe a knockdown 3-point shooter that they could fill into that spot, because it's gonna be a vital spot. You talk about your four other big players, big names. That fifth spot's going to be very important once you get into the playoffs.